I'm going to go over Soxl because a trader named Dr. Harry said he made a stress-free trade recently, and I'll go over that in just a moment. But first, I want to give you price targets for Monday. Now, we are right here to the north side, takes us to roughly $12.04. This is one level of resistance and a potential take profit area. And at 3 standard deviations, that takes us to roughly 1308. And should we be so lucky as to get to this level, that is $14.12. If we do get to this level, I will anticipate a pullback as people take their profits and they run, they will lock in and they will leave. Now, to the south side, takes us back to an area we've been previously, and that would be $10. I'm going to move this since it's so close with something I drew out before. So I'll remove that one and then make this the new spot. And -2 standard deviations takes us back to roughly 787. Another level of support and a potential buy-in area, 685. And roughly $5.85. Don't hold your breath for price to get to this level, but if it does, you can bet it will get scooped up. And this is also an area to set your stop loss. Looking left, a bounce here you can see at support, and a run up here, a run up. And then this gap closed to the upside at $11.41. We gap down and then we close it to the upside. Now, Dr. H here bought in around $6.50 in the morning. He bought in at $7.88, which I marked out right here, and sold at $10.20. So let me mark out 10.20. Oh, let's see. Oops. 10.20. Where did that line up? That lined up right here. So let me make sure I get the right spot. 10.20. And that is a profit of, wow, 29%. Congratulations. Well played. Beautiful. I love it. Good for you. Okay, so on Friday is right here. I tried to buy in at $8 and I literally saw it get to this level, but then I thought, could it go lower? Maybe. So I didn't buy in, and then it just ran up too quickly, and that is not how I like to trade, so I let it go. But I will be watching this one for sure. And Dr. H, you sure have a very funny name. You're very clever. And yeah, you made me laugh. Okay. So that's why I wanted to go over Soxl, and be aware we do have a gap to the upside that will take us to 1273, and this one will take us to 1626 when we reverse course. Right now we are in an upward channel on the 5, so that's nice to see, and many gaps to the upside still to fill because we got slammed hard. I mean, it's almost nearly impossible for me to think, like, if you could buy this thing so low, so close to the 52-week low, that it's almost worth it to keep it. But if your goal is to get in, get up, get out, then obviously that's the best thing to do. But when you get it so low, it is nice to keep these shares. And then the 52-week high is $70.08. And yeah, so I've got to think about getting into this one. Okay, the next one I want to go over very quickly, since I haven't done this one in a very long time, is AMD. We're up 5.3%. Let me just give you some price targets, and I have to go. All right, but I like to do 2. I know that Sarv likes me to do 1, but Sarv, I feel like if you're not interested in the ticker I'm doing, you're not going to watch my video anyway, but nobody watches my video anyway, but still. All right, that's going to take us down to 89 or 88.97. Let's just mark this out. It's so tiny, but turn on my magnet. Okay. And All right, and this gap will fill to the upside at roughly 96.24. Okay, the middle of the trend. My goodness, there's no way I can't mark things out quickly. It's just impossible. There's just too many things I like to do for my chart. Okay, that's the middle of the trend. 193, this white line, these white lines used to be price targets from the analysts that we've already hit. And then we've fallen back down for a retracement. $100.70. Don't hold your breath for this level, 104.41, and definitely don't hold your breath for Monday, 107.79. Another day perhaps, definitely. Okay, if we go south, that will close out that gap, 86.99, 83.32, and roughly 79.85. Okay, I have some shares at 73.88, but I should have sold that a long time ago and I never did. Ooh, there's an opportunity right here, and that will take us to 103.02. Okay, and that does it for me. That is a look at Soxl and AMD. Have a great trading day.